guys, I just got out of the shower. It's time to get ready for Easter lunch because it's at like 1. My family always does it early. Although, I see a bunch of people already on my Snapchat and Facebook already doing like egg hunts and stuff, and they do Easter breakfast, so that's different. You guys let me know down below what you did for Easter. But, I woke up late, so I don't have too much time to get ready. So, we probably won't be there right at 1, but that's okay. I stood up last night to read. I've been doing the St. Jude's 30 minutes a day challenge, but the problem with me is it's a challenge to stop after 30 minutes because I just want to like know what's happening. I want to know the end of the book. That's why sometimes I won't pick up a book for weeks. And then, oh yeah, I'm using a new moisturizer finally. I'm using the Kate Somerville one. It's made out of like goat's milk. Got this in FabFitFun. But anyway, I won't pick up a book for weeks. And then once I pick it up, I like just keep reading. I wish I wasn't like that because I would read more often. But it's like, I'm like addicted. I don't know. Oh, what was I going to say? Because I literally finished a book in like 2 days. And this book's like 370 pages. But I was also productive and got a lot done. If you guys saw the Self-Care Sunday that went up today, because I'm filming this obviously on Easter Sunday, I went through a lot of clothes. So that felt really good. I'm going to keep continuing that. I'm on vacation. I only work for 5 days and then I'm on vacation. So my plan is to like finish the organizing and switching out my seasonal clothes and all that. I think I'm going to wear a dress today. I have 3 that I purchased recently, 2 from Target. No, all 3 are from Target. I have an Old Navy order coming in, but it hasn't come in yet, which is kind of unfortunate because I wanted to wear more of those because they were like springy colors. The Target one, it's like black and green, but it's all right. So I'm going to go get ready and throw on one of those dresses. All right, guys. It's Sunday morning and I just woke up. And let's talk about Friday. Part of me doesn't even want to talk about it. Honestly, part of me just wants to blow past it because I think bringing it all up is just going to bring up all these feelings. And another part of me feels really bratty about it. Like I shouldn't even be concerned about this, or I should just get over it. But let's talk about it. Okay. So if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of already know what's going on because I went on my stories at like midnight. I even cried on camera. But it's a weird feeling, honestly, because I look forward to these vacations. I literally count down the days. You guys know, especially if you watched my outfits of the week yesterday, like each day I was like, it's one day closer to Friday, you know what I mean? And then Friday came. Well, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. So, I forgot what day of the week it was, but someday during the week, you know, you start talking to the other staff around you that you work with, and everyone's talking about all these trips they have planned. The same exact thing happened on my February vacation. I would just say not as many people, but I know at least like 2 people who went on a cruise, and you're on vacation. Some people, well, we have a lot of vacations, so I feel like you can't go on vacation every vacation. But, you people plan trips. This one, I feel like everyone and their mother is going away. Like, I literally know 2 people going to Disney World. I know another person going to Florida. I know another person going on a cruise. And it's not that I'm not happy for them. And that's what I feel like. I feel like I seem bratty because I should be happy for them. And I am happy for them. One of them, it's their honeymoon. You know what I mean? I am happy for them. I've been watching some of their Snapchat videos of them in Disney World already, and I'm happy for them. I really am. I'm just bummed for myself, So, I said, Tay, don't be bummed. Try to plan something, even if it's only one night. So, I found a resort in Pennsylvania. You guys know I live in Mass. It's an indoor water park because the problem is Joe had requested Monday off. He could only request 1 day off this vacation because he didn't have enough hours saved up. If you guys watched my vacation vlogs from February, you know that Joe, well, if you remember, you know Joe took Monday and Friday off, so it helped. Because I talked about how sometimes it's hard for me because I don't have company and I'm just here by myself, and sometimes I get like super depressed. So I appreciate when he takes at least 1 or 2 days off. And you guys know my last break, I just kind of hung out with my mom. He's actually calling me. Hold on. Anyway, so I was looking into a vacation, like a night away for the Sunday and Monday, since Joe's off on the Monday. And it kind of worked out because this resort, Sunday into Monday, was the cheapest rates, and Sunday and Monday it's supposed to rain here, like a lot. That kind of sucked too, because Thursday and Friday last week, you guys know, so she watched Outfits of the Week, I even wore a dress on Thursday. It hit 80 here in Mass, which is so rare for April. And I was stuck at work. And then I was like, of course, next week's supposed to rain. And it's not going to go above 60. But whatever. So I was going to book this resort. I was going to wait till Friday, because Friday was payday. I think I started looking at this resort on like Wednesday. And I said, and I was in a good mood. And I said, see, Taylor, you found a solution. Like, it might not be a full-on vacation, but you'll have 2 fun days. Like, and it was perfect because it's indoor, so we didn't have to stress about the rain. And it was only $199 for the night, because there are indoor water parks in Massachusetts. There's like, I don't know if the one in Cape Cod is seasonal, because there's one that's like, no, I guess it wouldn't be seasonal if it's indoor, because I think there's one that's outside, one that's inside, and then there's Great Wolf Lodge as well. But I've always heard Great Wolf Lodge is wicked expensive. Everyone I know who's gone, they always book a room with like another couple who has kids, to make the rate like a lot cheaper, and it's only me and Joe. Also, it's literally just a water park. This one in Pennsylvania looks amazing. It's called Camelback Resort, I believe. And it has zip lining and rock climbing and an arcade and bowling and escape rooms. So our plan was for me and Joe to wake up and hit the road for 6 a.m. on Sunday, which is today. I just realized that, so it's making me a little sad again. Anyway, and we were going to head there, and I thought, oh, it's going to make an awesome vlog for you guys. Like, I'm probably going to be doing something. And we would have got there, like, it's a 4.5 hour drive. So we would have got there, like, 10:30, 11 o'clock, depending on traffic. And the water park opens at 11, and that's when you check in. So we were going to spend the whole first day at the water park. Have a nice dinner, sleep there. And then the next day, wake up. And I don't know about this one. I know the one in, I don't know if it's Great Wolf Lodge or if it's the one I'm thinking in Cape Cod. They include the water park even on the day you check out, which is really nice. But I figured even if they didn't, we could do the arcade or bowling on the Monday. And try to leave for like at least 3-4 o'clock to be back at a decent time for Joe, because Joe would have work the next day. So I figured we could wake up, have a nice breakfast, do like an escape room, a bowling session, and then like leave. So that was the plan. I was going to wait till Friday and book it. And I actually know a friend of mine who's going to this resort. It was a Sunday into Tuesday with like her family. Anyway, so I was looking forward to that. And part of me wishes I hadn't even planned it, because that's what happens sometimes. You get your hopes up and you try to come up with a solution, and it just falls flat right on your face. And it made the situation a million times worse. Because Friday, Joe texted me while I was at work. And he told me that some lights on his dashboard lit up. Like the tire light, the oil light, and that he was going to have his stepdad look at it. And the stepdad told us it would not be safe to take the drive. And my car is not in a good condition. It hasn't been since I bought it. I texted my brother. I kind of figured, but I asked, and he said it wouldn't be safe for me to drive that far. I don't test my car. So for me to go from the max I've ever driven my car is maybe 30 minutes. So to test my car, which is not in the greatest condition, from a 30-minute ride to a 4-hour drive, it's way too much. So he said, don't do it, Tay. You're going to end up stuck up there and pay a wicked expensive tow. So needless to say, I did not book the trip. So it hit me really hard because, here I am trying to make the best of the situation. And I said, well, at least I could have a fun 2 days. And the problem is the weather is going to be awful here. Because I could try to just do something local. But I don't know. My mom kept sending me like links to things. And I'm like, Mom, it's going to rain. Like, she sent me like a Boston cruise, like a 1-day cruise. She sent me like the Boston Duck Tours. But it's going to rain. You know what I mean? Like, I would have loved to just stayed local. If the weather was beautiful, I would have just drove the hour to the Cape or drove the hour to Boston. But the problem with it is the weather isn't going to be beautiful. So, I don't know. I really, I don't know. Like, and there is like indoor things I can do, but they're going to be way more expensive. You know what I mean? So, because I could spend like the whole day just like in an indoor shopping plaza, but that's I'm gonna end up dropping coin. You know what I mean? We can go out for like a fancy dinner, but that's only gonna take an hour of our day. Like, I wanted something that was more cost effective, that would take up like 2 days worth of entertainment for us. Because it's like, I could go to Boston or Providence and I could do like a comedy show and a nice dinner and it'd be about the same price, but it's 2 hours of fun versus 2 days of fun. So I think, sadly, we're just going to end up staying home. Just like we did on February break. And part of me wants to be like, oh, you can be productive. You can clean the house, which honestly was my plan. I was going to spring clean. I was going to switch out my seasonal clothes. I purged tons of clothes last weekend. So I was going to go through my clothes again and purge more. But now I'm like not in that headspace because I wanted to do something fun. One of my coworkers, and I know she didn't mean it in like a mean way because she didn't know what I was going through internally. But she was like, I just wanted to plan a trip. She was like, I can only spend so many vacations cleaning out my closet. And that really hit me hard. Like, I tell you guys all the time, like, life is short, enjoy each day. But like, I have no good memories of my vacations. And I've been working out of school for 3 years. I have never gone away. The only thing I can say is last year we went to Disney. We went the week before my vacation, which was unfortunate. Well, unfortunate, not unfortunate, because I had plenty of PTO time. It wasn't, for me, it was nice. I went back to work. I only worked 3 days and then I was off again. But it's, because it wasn't me who planned the trip. It was Joe's friends that we went with that planned the trip. And it was specifically for her husband's birthday. So that's why we went like that week. But, I've never done anything fun. Like, I mean, I've met out with friends. I've went for dinner. I went to the movies. But that's stuff you can do on any weekend. You know what I mean? I've never done anything fun. And it sucks. But it's hard because life's expensive. Vacations are expensive. I don't know how all these people go on all these vacations all the time. And I think that's my problem too, because I compare and I know I shouldn't. I say, like, my mom will tell me all the time, you have no idea how those people are paying for those vacations. They could be using loans or credit cards. And so I try to tell myself that. But I think it's like a unique situation because normally any other job, you guys don't all take vacation at the same time, If you work at an office, you work at a store, you work at a hospital, like whatever. The establishment can't close down for everyone to take the same vacation. You know what I'm saying? So, you hear about someone's vacation, you're like, oh, good for you. And then you have to go to work that week. But that's kind of standard, And then when you have vacation, you do something. And again, I don't want to sound like a brat because I know I get a lot of vacations. I know I'm blessed and I am grateful for them. But it's like, it's hard when everybody has the same exact vacation. And you're sitting through your work day and everyone's talking about the fun trips they have planned. I just wish it wasn't going to be such awful weather here because I would try to just do something here. Summer will be better. And I will definitely plan something like Hampton Beach. I wish I could enjoy my vacations a little bit more. And it's hard because Joe has to work. So I don't have him to spend them with. And the truth is, and this is when I started crying on my Instagram, I don't have a lot of friends. And the ones I do, you know, they work a stand-in Monday to Friday, so I'm alone a lot on the weekend. I mean, I'm alone a lot on the vacations. And literally, I was watching on Good Friday, I was watching Snapchats of my old coworkers at my old job. And a lot of my old job, they hire a lot of referrals because they were always very short-staffed. So they would tell people all the time, oh, refer your friends if you think they're good for the company, if they're good with kids. So it would be a lot of people that were hired that knew each other. And on literally Good Friday, it was like a group of 5-6 girls I used to work with. And they did like a brunch on Good Friday. And they had like mimosas at somebody's house. And they popped open a bottle of champagne. And they even said, I love working with my best friends. I love that we all have the same vacations. And I wish I had that. I wish I had some friends to spend some time with. But I never really made friends at my last job. I've never really made friends ever. The last time I think I made a friend was high school. It's hard at this age, I guess. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm going to eat. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys kind of what was going on. And I'll do the questions in a little bit. Clip this together and post it for you guys. So we're going to do the end of the week journal prompts. And how has this week made you feel? Weird. Conflicted. I started the week off like really excited that vacation was coming. And I ended the week with being really sad. When I really feel like I should be more grateful. I'm really struggling internally with that, honestly. 2, what is one good thing that happened? I met my deadlines. Work was easier because I didn't have any. I had deadlines like Monday and Tuesday, and that was it. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday felt like a breeze. Like, I could finally like take a breath and relax. Number 3, what's something you could improve on? My mood. I'll leave it at that. Number 4, what could you have done different? I could have tried to plan something sooner. I guess. That wouldn't have changed the car situation, though. So, I don't know. I don't know what I could have done differently. Sometimes I wish I could just go back and change my whole life. Make more friends, be more social. I don't know. I consider myself a social person. I'll talk to just about anyone. So it's not that I'm shy and introverted. Maybe I just haven't met my people. I don't know. And number 5, what is your main goal for next week? I don't know. I'm going to be home. So part of me wants to say to be productive, to clean, switch out my seasonal clothes, all the stuff I originally had planned. But I don't think I'm going to be in the headspace for it. I'm going to try my best. And that's all I can do. I want to try to get out of the house. Try to do something, I guess. That's it. I'm sorry, guys. That is the 5 questions. That's why I debated on filming this or not, because I don't want to give off the bad energy, you know? Part of me was even debating on taking a break from filming for a little while. But I have a collab video that I'm in the next 2 Mondays in a row. My mystery bundle came in, so me and Wendy will be doing my cats. We'll be doing a mystery bundle battle. We're just waiting for hers to come in. And then, you know, I promise these videos on Saturdays and I promise these videos on Sundays. Because I do have stuff pre-filmed for like the Tuesday and Wednesday. But that's like the only videos that are pre-filmed. So I do have to get on if I want to keep to my schedule. So I'm going to try my best to keep my commitments and still film. I just don't want to be in this headspace when I film. So hopefully my mood improves. I don't know. I just feel like the next 2 days looking out the window and seeing the rain is not going to help. I guess I'll just try to focus on my next vacation. And it's summer, so it'll be nice out and I can actually do more things. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna end it here so I can edit this and get this posted for you guys. I'm sorry I was such a Debbie Downer. I'm sorry if I sound like such a brat. I really do try to be very grateful. You guys know that. Like I say all the time, like, be happy you just woke up today. But sometimes I feel like I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna see all this time that was wasted. Especially since me and Joe don't have kids, you know. Most 30-year-olds that don't have kids, they're living their life, you know what I mean? They're going out, they're having fun, they're going on these trips. That's why people put off having kids. And it's like I'm putting off having the kids and I'm miserable. Like, I might as well have the kids because I can't do anything anyway. But then again, kids are expensive, so I would have even less money. But, you know, I can't do the trips. I can't do the... You know, and I remember, like, when I was going to book the trip, part of me was like, oh, this is the good thing about not having kids. Like, I can be so spontaneous and just plan this trip last minute. And, you know, even, like, having cats, it makes life easier. I mean, Joe's mom would definitely come in and offer to, like, make sure they have food and water. But it was only a 2-day trip, you know? Or versus my friend who's going to Florida from work, like, she has a dog. So she had to, like, she had to plan, like, a house sitter and everything for the dog. Do you guys hear the cats crying? I guess a good thing. I can spend the week with my kitties. Sometimes when I leave the house, I'm like, oh, why can't I be a stay-at-home cat mom with you guys? But the truth is, I couldn't handle staying home. Like, even when I thought about quitting my job, I'm like, I would have had to find something. I would have gone back to cashiering. I would have sucked going back on my feet all day again and working and making a lot less money. But I don't think I could not work. Like, already thinking about this week and sitting here alone, like, my mind is racing. I could not be home by myself all the time. Like, I guess if I had a baby, it would be a different story because I would be so distracted by that. But because right now, like, I can't. My mentality, my mind races. I overthink everything. Okay, I'm going to end it there. I don't really, like, I keep, like, talking because I don't know how to end it because I feel like I'm giving off such a bad energy right now, and I apologize. But it is Self-Care Sunday, and talking about your feelings is definitely self-care. And right now, I need the self-care because I'm not doing too good. And that is kind of the whole point of this video and this series. So I hope you guys appreciate the realness. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Maybe I can get it out to some people who need to see it. Maybe, I say all the time things happen for a reason. Maybe this is the message somebody needed to hear. And send me good vibes. If you want to support me in any way, just watch the videos. Maybe one day I can finally be monetized. It's crazy. I've had this channel like 3 years. Because some extra money would be nice. Sometimes I feel like it's never going to happen for me because I've been doing this so long and I know people who get monetized so quickly. And then I get depressed about that. So I'm going to try. I really need to, like, do something. Maybe I should get up and be productive. Maybe it'll help. Joe's out getting me breakfast, and then when he gets home, we got to do something. It hasn't started raining yet. So maybe we could do something out now and then come back when it rains. I'm not sure, but I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to figure it out. And I'm going to try to make today a good day. And I hope it's a good day for you guys. Be safe.